Shalom, peace and blessings, my Ashi brothers and Akoti sisters around the world. In the underground bases, any of my people on the moon, like in the Liverpool TV programme in England, they got banned, taken down, alternative free. This is from Big Dem, Psalm 23. We all need to be saying that psalm today more than ever. If you see my latest short, it's just been announced by NASA that something massive is coming this way. The time is 8:16 a.m. 31st of March 2023, the last day of the Great March. We're going to march around Jericho 7 times back again, -1, that's 13. I started this at Tolworth Mental Hospital. Then I leaped over a little wall like King David. By your strength, Allah, I've leaped over the wall. It's just a little wall like in my garden. I'll be going and putting some, I've got some tobacco. I'll be going and putting tobacco and some tins of food on the wall in about half an hour. I'm very busy today. So see my 1 minute short about what's going on at NASA. And I'll just give you another quick look. It's happening right now. As you can see, I've got lots of things on in the background. I'm simulating that I'm in a flight control desk somewhere. Thou art our gods. Illuminati undercovers. Time to come out unless you've got an excuse. Everyone, pay attention. What did God say? Come out of Babylon, my children, lest you partake of her plagues.
For centuries, the vastness of space has sparked our curiosity and sense of wonder. The discovery of planets, stars, and galaxies has been the focus of countless space missions. But what happens when something is detected that can't be explained? NASA has just announced a major discovery by one of their satellites, detecting a mysterious object above Earth that has left scientists baffled.
Brethren on the saints' path, smoke as much as you can. If you haven't got money, just cry out to God. Pick up butts, man. That's what I used to do. I was eating vodka and coke as well. We've really got to get our stomachs in gear for lots of substance, you know. They can't steal it anymore. Trust me, they just can't. As long as you've obeyed God, they can't come near you, darling. I promise.
Humans have gazed upon the night sky, pondering the mysteries beyond our planet. Thanks to modern technology, we have been able to venture beyond Earth's atmosphere, sending machines, animals, and even humans into the great unknown. But the fascination with space travel goes back centuries, captivating not just scientists and pilots, but also artists and writers who dreamed of exploring the cosmos. Despite the inherent danger, people continue to risk their lives by sitting atop rockets.
When I was young, me and my brother, who's 2 years younger than me, I'm 54 now, in Earth years. When we were in the morning, we used to say to our mum and Janice Mary Martin that we were visited by boingies. It could have been bingies, so you can say I'm not very good at pronouncing things. And don't mock me, man. Moses had a list, if you understand, and he was the last messenger. And God spoke through a donkey, a Dan, key of Dan, to Balaam, the false prophet. I used to live in Balaam. I can't remember the name of the building, but it was from the air. It was in the shape of a swastika. I'm pretty sure, don't judge him, man, because the law knows best. King Solomon was Adolf Hitler, and that he set all up the IBM, how they're tracking us and they've got our names on databases and that. And King David, his father, also got in trouble for numbering the children of Israel. So just think about that, yeah. Allah, Asha, Ahaya, the most merciful, Yahuwah, the Father, Yosha HaMashiach, Yeshua, Jesus, Isa, the Son, Ruach HaKadosh, Yamana, Tiawana, our Holy Mother, Empress Mamim. Together you are one. You are one Elohim. You are Lord, the seen and the unseen Allah. You created the man and the jinn. Today is the day of judgment again, the day of resurrection of the dead, the day of recompense, of reparations. We still don't have our 40 acres and a mule for the brethren like me, with Irish ancestors, for the black Negro tribe of Judah, Messiah's tribe, the ruling tribe. I don't want a mule, I want a cat. I was a mule, I was carrying contraband to this government, you know. We're trying to, the power horse has ridden. We're trying to bring a positive vibration and bring down the mind control so that the people of Earth will be free to make up their minds. Like the Bible says, most of the world will be deceived. I'm one of the chosen. I was chosen, and before this world began, to carry the cross of Christ. I am his body, you understand? Obviously I'm not alone. I'm using the white privilege card to the best of all our advantage. you imagine if a black man was sitting here saying these kind of things, you know? You can see some of the tribulations that our saints have had to go through. We're the hidden ones of Psalms, I believe. I'm kind of dyslexic, no joke. They spelled me backwards. It is given to man to live once, and then the judgment, like the Bible says. But Psalm 139, I am fearsomely and wonderfully made, and that mind that perish my soul knows right well God, made in the image of Christ. Understand, we're multi-dimensional beings, so I could actually be Captain Janeway on that spaceship. It could be the Voyager coming back to Earth. We know that Satan has a rapture planned. We're hoping that Diabolic, that's the fake Christian Chris, you want to see his face, he's a white guy. Somebody, it's a bit embarrassing, but I don't care. I'll be a fool for Jesus. Why not? He paid it all for me, you know. I think it's one video, neighbour Chris. And if you listen to what I was singing, and I thought it was all light-hearted, and you know, I was saying what a nice man he is, and I was totally the opposite. I was full. But White Paw, my cat, yes, we are telepathic. No, we're not evil witches. Solomon himself spoke to the birds and the ants. The Hopi bird is out, you know, looking. We need a safe place of refuge. The mark of the beast is Morgellons. It says in the Book of Revelations that some of us will overcome it. As you can see, he likes my new pyjamas. My cat chose them for me.
This oddball was first detected in March 2018 by Curtin doctoral student Tyrone
All smooth.
using the Murchison Wide Field Array telescope in the Western Australian outback.
You want to see just a little taste of what our unrepentant enemies are going to get? Google Morgellons, Morgellons, sores or scratches, images, you know. And don't forget, some of my crew could possibly be walking the Book of Job, and they could have really nasty sores but be innocent. So let's not judge. Muslims, your Boko Haram were also ashamed of you. All the Muslims are disgusted with you. Imam Mahdi is here, ma'am. I'm a sign for the Imam Mahdi wives that will have the knowledge to link up. Don't you dare judge me. Christ is my covering, okay? And women are allowed to uncover their arms if they're not looking for marriage. My husband is on his way, and I wouldn't marry anyone else. I'm cold, that's why I'm putting it on. I rebel against Satan and false authority, that's not from Allah, until the end. But as you can see, I'm very submissive to Allah, and to my husband, and to my cat, and anyone else has authority over me. Ashama Tiawana. Yes, raping, kidnapping Christian women like Leah Sharibu and other girls in Nigeria and holding them hostage is disgusting. You know, you're meant to be teaching the people of the book that the Quran is the next instalment. That is not the way of the Prophet Muhammad. I have to go anyway. I'm going to go downstairs to the little wall in my garden in about 20 minutes, half an hour. If anyone has any cans or that they want, I'm going to leave some tobacco. I haven't got any tailor-mades. This is my last one. I would have given it to Bridget. I don't know if I have got a lighter. I've been lighting mine with the candle. Okay, I haven't got time to go to the shop and get a SIM card, so I won't be able to send any money to the people I promised. Yes, so we used to say, me and Gary Alexander Martin, the suspected child molester that spins things backwards. We used to say bungies, but it could have been bingies. Naya bingi, you understand? Naya bingi. And when I was drumming Ashamana in Australia, first I resurrected Barry John Garlett, Quartermain. So we've got a full main now, full lion's mane, full grown man. For the day, I also tried to resurrect Tupac Shakur, who said, is there a heaven for a G? I'm not sure about that. His mother was a Black Panther. I love the Black Panther party. I like white power, 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 with the black power fist man like a backwards Moses scene. So I'm not sure what happened. I had a really good drum, an Irish Bodum shaman's drum with a beater, but I had to chuck it out because I wrote the name of Kali on. I'm pretty sure she's a false god from the Hindu tradition. I'm just sticking with the Abrahamic faith. The other ones I looked into were Sikh and Christianity, the Course in Miracles that Jesus was said to dictate to a white girl. I have found good in all of them, but I'm being told just stick to the Abrahamic faith, which is the right kind of pagans, like my ancestors, the Druids, who didn't all sacrifice to babies. The Israelites have always done that, so a fraction of us, like Malak, we used to sacrifice babies, and look at abortion now. Black Lives Matters. If you care about black people, and I say they matter, because Yeshua HaMashiach is a black man, and this is the time of Jacob's trouble, but we will be saved out of it. What about abortion? You understand? So yeah, let's free Mabia Abu Jamal, because I want him on my CIA Voice to Skull Prison Radio. Obviously I'm not a criminal in action anymore, so let's think of a new name. It could be Christians in action, but you know, we've got pagans, and then the real Christians. Osiris said, deny yourself, pick up your cross and follow me. And those who do this can be my disciples, and only they are worthy of me. And then we were told to turn the other cheek. And then we were told a time would come, a prophet, his name was Muhammad, the truthful one, would come, and we would have laws once again, like in the time of Black Moses, for unlawful military jihad, including sisters if they were fit to fight. I'm not fit to fight or to go into the underworld and get knowledge and chop my wisdom anymore, you understand? I was a death angel, but I'm a Gemini, so I'm half and half, you understand? I'm retired from death angels. Still all the death angels will be retired, and then will come the prophecy in the Bible, and they will wish for death, but they will not find it. Oh, you poor things, how could you have rejected all of us? And then last is me. I'm Steve the Mahdi's. My husband's obviously going to be a great military fighter. With the twin flames, this was restarted by King Selassie, Jarastafari, Ethiopia, with my mother, his wife, Empress, and Menem. You know, and we're following in the footsteps. This is Satan's plan, 11011. Dagon Tribes, you're going. That's the serious dog style messages. Before his name was Mark, he was the Great Swan channel. I can't find it anymore. And he said, I've got some serious dog style messages. I'm going on the Rapture. If there's no route, I'm not going. If more techniques going, I'm not going on this tour. You understand? I've waited at home a long time. I can wait a little bit longer. I don't think, you know, rapists are the same as rappers, are they? No. Come on. God bless you. Chucky Allah, man. Our day's coming out. What is it in your language, brethren? Have you got a word for our day has come? Comment below or chat me. One love.